because I've been working out and shit. You know how you just like, cause I've been fat. I've been getting fat like a motherfucker. But it's like, when you start working out in those days to where you just got through working out, but you're tired, but you ain't tired. Yeah, I'm just right there, like from getting it in, trying to get my fat ass in shape. And I got fat. Pandemic got everybody a little fat. But was good. Um, man, it's a lot of shit I'ma talk to niggas about, so I can do that at a later time. I'ma just kick right back into it. Man, this dude, Derrick Jackson, like, I wasn't even thinking about this shit. Like, obviously my girls told me, Miss J and shit, so it's crazy because she was like, you need to talk about this shit. I'm like, man, you know, like, this shit crazy. So I looked at it and I'm gonna play the video, whatever, and it's like, all niggas be doing fucked up shit. Well, not all, but a lot of niggas, like, see what I mean? I'm one of them niggas that do fucked up shit, so I can't really be like, oh, well, kill that nigga. Nah, but in the same aspect, like the video I got that made it so interesting to me is his reaction video. When you do a reaction to your own video, that's just ridiculous, my nigga. And then, I mean, him getting chopped up by Charlamagne and all that shit, we knew that was gonna happen. I mean, like, when you come at certain niggas, they wait for you for anything. And if it doesn't matter what other than, if he would have got a ticket for jaywalking, they'd have got on his ass for that. It don't matter. So that's just do what Charlamagne and shit was doing, no problem with it. I just feel like I'm looking at his reaction video, I'm looking at his face, I'm watching his facial, like he's keeping like, I mean, he's talking as if he would probably be talking on his regular channel, but when you talking about yourself, that don't work, my nigga. Like, I've never seen him, I don't know how the nigga channel is, none of that, but he sounds like that's how he talks on his channel. But you can't have that talk about yourself, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's certain shit that just won't go, like, there's no way that shit can be cool. You come off so arrogant and you sound arrogant, and I don't necessarily know if they could have both been in on it, or, he could be making her do it. But I mean, she seems, and honestly, I don't like to talk about people, but, I don't know what her point is by not getting dressed up one time on camera. So it's like, when it comes to old girl, I don't really know, like, what her deal is. Why don't she get dressed up? Why she staying like that? Like, some people saying, like, she a dyke and all this other shit. If that's what it is and that's what she getting for, like, it's so many other routes she could have took, but it's like, I don't know if they end together on it or not, but I feel like it's all ridiculous. She looks ridiculous for coming on camera like that and continuously coming on and just keep on going to the Bible when it obviously is other stuff that's going on. And he just looks as money hungry as you can get. Like, he's glad, like, he wanted this. Everybody, that's what he wanted. He's getting exactly what he wanted because he's getting bigger. Only problem is these niggas need to understand. Like, you got Bad Babe, for instance, right? Dr. Phil, some people say she made Dr. Phil. It doesn't matter. She got popping off of Dr. Phil. You can take a situation and you can make the best out of it. But then you remember that one nigga who said his kid got lost in some little fucking spaceship, some balloon, hot air balloon. Then we found out he was a lie, and then, like, he got canceled. Like, so it's a thin line in between pulling certain type of stunts and trying to get yourself propelled to that superstar level, because it's a thin line to where it will work, but you can also fuck it up. But he don't realize he's fucking it up. Like him talking, doing reaction videos and all that. The reaction video was kind of smart, even though I think it's the worst thing you could have did. It was kind of smart, but you almost have to shut up. You can't try to get money right now. And the thing is, I heard some lady on, I like the girls that be talking to. I don't fuck with them, but my girl be talking, listen to them, so that's why I fuck with them. So shout out to all the girls who be doing ATs. But they said, like, it was a lot of money. They said he's losing. Oh no, they said it wasn't him who was losing sponsors, but he's trying to, like, think about it. In his reaction video, he talking about get 50% off his book. Nigga, really? Come on, nigga. Like, so this shit's just crazy. But I just wanted to get my thought process on it. I think, like, he's just trying to get paid, and the more people give him light, he gonna get paid. But he doesn't realize that it's gonna stop, because he's not. People, like certain people, you don't know about that thin line and you'll cross it. And I think he kind of already crossed it, or he flirting with it. I don't think he realized it ain't no really pull. He don't know how to pull back. Like, it's like you got to have you got to be an expert pilot to pull the motherfucking plane out of some really bad turbulence and it's going down. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't think he's a pilot, nor do he got a good ass co-pilot to help him adjust this shit, because she seemed at times like, just how people used to say Beyonce was on Beyonce, she just looked like, she did today, man. I just think it's some bullshit. straight like that, like they ran a play or they just on some weird shit, but they trying to run a play, but it ain't gonna work. I mean, to the extent it's gonna work, but to a big extent it's not. But yeah, man, I love y'all. I'm gonna get back with you. I got a lot of shit to talk to you about, a lot of other shit. You already know, rough talk. Hey, I'm looking good too, huh? Yeah, nigga, I'm always gonna be scuffy and grimy, but nigga looking good, yeah, nigga healthy, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting on that full health plan, G, you dig? But I love y'all. Y'all stay good, y'all. Don't nobody leave until we get back here, you feel me?
You guys, to let you know where we're at with that, but did you want to say anything?
Yes, so I do want to just add that I agree with what he just said. There is no justification for bringing other women into our marriage on any level. When I found out about it, I left. I did not hesitate or waste time to do so. And I stayed gone. No matter how many times he came, I stayed gone and stood firm on, I am not coming back. And I did not come back until I seen a shift and a change in his mentality. So there's nothing out there right now that is information that I don't already know about or haven't known about. And so this is not something that is new. We have moved forward from it. We have gotten counsel for it and continue to do so. He is still continuing to pursue God and continuing to seek guidance and wise counsel from men of God. So today, where I'm at is at peace, and I proudly stand by his side, and I have no hesitation, I have no hurt, no shame about that. We have already turned a new chapter in this story. We are continuing to move forward, and we are just now sharing that with you. I forgave him, and most importantly, God has first forgiven him, and I also forgive the others as well. And with that, we are free and moving forward. So absolutely, that's all I have.
If you get nothing else from what I've ever said over the last 9 years or right here in this video, please get this. Nothing is right until it is right with God. Nothing works until it comes into alignment with biblical standard of how God told us to do things, especially when we're talking about a marital, spiritual covenant. Yes. You know, you cannot do this by your own understanding, your own intelligence, your own willpower, your own values. You have to have the grace of God to break free from certain things, to stay away from certain things, to not operate from your lowest self, whatever it may be.
So, when I looked in the comments of this video, I don't know if old boy was trolling or not, but he said, D, I think I want to see a reaction to this video. So let's do it. And by the way, I'm gonna speak in third person. A lot of you already seen this, but this is Derrick Jackson. A lot of people think of him as a relationship expert and guru and all of that. Well, he and his wife are making this video because apparently at some point in their marriage, or maybe even beforehand in the relationship, he didn't take his own advice and he stepped out and he got involved with other women, as you heard them say. Now, upon first impression, nothing really stuck out to me about him, but more so about the wife. Like, I heard her say that she stands with her husband, she's proud to love him. I heard her say that, you know, this is some time ago, they've already processed this, overcame this, dealt with this a long time ago, and nothing's really new to her. But just by her body language, I was really wondering, like, did he force her to do this video? Like, she looks super uncomfortable, like she doesn't want to be there. But then I watched their live chat that they did right afterwards, and, you know, I kind of caught that this is just a part of her personality. So that kind of explains somewhat of her demeanor. You know, she clearly has a mind of her own, if you saw the live chat too. And she said that the live chat even was her idea. So with that, cool. She wants to stand by her husband. She feels like he's worth it. She has that right. Now, as far as what he said, I understand and I completely applaud him taking accountability, because too many times we see dudes and they got this sob story about how they was raised and, you know, they broken home and the goldfish died and they never seen a marriage and all that. He didn't do that. He just took accountability. But I hope he understands that all the accountability in the world is not going to rebuild broken trust. Not on a personal level, and even with the public that he's addressing. Like, even his most loyal supporters at this point will probably have a raised eyebrow from this point forward whenever he wants to condemn another man for something like this, and rightfully so. So hopefully he understands that. And I also thought it was very intriguing how he brought in God at the end. You know, I don't really hear him speak like that. So, you know, do it God's way or else it's going to fail. Now, if I saw that a couple of years ago, I honestly would have called BS. I honestly would have been like, nah, dude, like, you can't use God as a scapegoat, you know, as if you not having Jesus is why you did what you did. Like, if Jesus was there with you when you was with those other women, Jesus would have zipped up your zipper for you. That's not how it worked. Like, who are you kidding? But now I have a relationship with God for myself, so I hear things a little bit differently. And what I heard whenever he said that was that, you know, when you go into a godly commitment, which marriage is supposed to be, you can't lean on your own understanding. You can't do it by yourself. You can't do it by your own willpower, your own good intentions and vows and love for a person. If you go into a godly commitment, you have to lean on God. You have to do things like to God's standard. You have to rely on God's grace. That's the only way you're going to be able to do it for the long term. And that I can personally relate to. Now, regardless, whether you like them, love them, or hate them, I think this is a great example as to why we don't need to be putting anybody on the pedestal. Nobody. And I think a lot of women did that. And I'm not even going to say it's the women's fault by themselves, because this dude, he never really showed his struggle. You know, we understand, oh, we're all humans and we all make mistakes, but he never showed those mistakes, not for real. I think he wrote about it or something like that, but he never showed that side. So it's not really all on the women, but I've seen a lot of women put this dude on the pedestal to the point of idealizing him and even comparing their man to him. Like, they'll compare their man's good, bad, and ugly whole story to Derrick Jackson's snippet. You know, which is, of course, a standard nobody can meet consistently. That's like a dude taking a picture of another woman who's in shape and she got a 4-pack and, you know, she just beautiful and all of that stuff and her body's just super tight, and him comparing his woman to that woman because his woman got a couple extra pounds from having a baby. Meanwhile, he don't know that woman in the picture may not even be able to have children. She may be struggling with that and coping with it by working out 2-3 times a day. She may have an unhealthy body image, and that's why she works out obsessively and consistently and looks so good. Like, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's wise to ever idealize somebody or compare them. Like, not only because somebody can be living a double life, which I don't think is quite the case here, according to his wife, behind the scenes, without anybody knowing. Of course, this part ain't gonna blow up, but he's been putting in the work to kind of reconstruct what all had been broken since last year. So I don't think it's a double life thing, but you don't know what struggle somebody has behind the scenes. You don't know their shortcomings. You don't know where they're falling short. So it's just not wise to compare, you know, on any level. Nonetheless, I know some people will see this type of video, even though he's come forward and he's been completely honest. Some people are just going to close the book on D. Some people are going to close the book on this dude and say, you know what? I'm done with you. Cancel you. Cancel culture. Come here. I'm more so on the side of his wife and just basically letting this be a new chapter of how I see him, because I do believe that his content over the years has helped a tremendous amount of people. You know, he tells the truth. He speaks facts. And quite honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all, I've needed several new chapters in my own life, Lord knows. And I'm not ashamed to say it, but I'm no guru. Those are just my thoughts. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. And by the way, he has a book detailing how he and his wife overcame all of this in their private lives a long time ago, matter of fact. It's called Heal Together Without Hurting Each Other. So if you're in a situation like this, you want to let God in to totally restore it better than new, click the link down in the bio or up in the bio in the caption. I got a 50% off deal for you guys who are watching this video right now. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all be good. Peace.
I was good. Y'all we here with?
Nia Simone.
You said what?
Nia Simone.
I was good. Y'all we here with Tiny Harris. And basically my first question is, let me on a scale of 1 through 10 real fast.
I give him an 8.
An 8?
8.
I'll give you a 2. But anyways, my second question, would you let me go on a date with you?
No, you said I'm a 2.
All right, hold on. Would you let me go on a date with you for $1,000?
$1,000?
$1,000 right here.
Sweetie, hold on. I can double that. You got a band? I got a band for your band, and a band for your band, and a band for your band.
Let it go.